Rip City, Portland, Oregon, the site for the Bulls. A big man who can also stretch the floor, Nikola Vucevic, will be looming down low as they anticipate action at Moda Center. Bulls, Blazers, on 2K Sports. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Ayo Dosunmu.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Buzelis out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Okoro. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And for Portland, Avdia is out there with Donovan Clingan. Then there's Tamani Kamara. Then it's Holiday. And it's Sharp in at the shooting guard position. Greg, both these teams have been dealing lately with some adversity.
Yeah, injuries have hit them hard. We're seeing... a makeshift starting lineup. This is when a reserve has a chance to make an impression.
Now, here's Sharp. Back to Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sharp. Rebound by the Bulls. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
Now here's Giddey. Picked by Vucevic. Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded closer. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Deflects the pass. Pass to Giddey. Now Buzelis, and Clingan pulls it down.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Avdia. Nails the wide open jump shot.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to Giddey. Down low, Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Can't be too surprised by this. Vucevic got the room, and he went to work.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 2002. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Here's Kamara. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. No good from outside.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Giddey finds Okoro. Now here's Vucevic, covered by Kamara. And it's Vucevic missing. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Trailblazer. Pass to Clingan. Here's Kamara. Three-pointers off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pick by Vucevic. This one for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now, here's Sharp. Hasn't made one yet. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Drills the three-pointer.
Mano a mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Here's Giddey. This came out 36 points for him. Vucevic with the bucket.
2 physical points from Vucevic. He enjoys bumping down low.
Pass to Sharp. Out to Holiday. And here's the fast break. And no good. Portland trailing here. Here's Kamara. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. The Bulls have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Okoro passes to Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. 5 on the clock. And here is Dosunmu from deep three-point territory. The rebound by Shaw.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
Now here is Holiday. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Fires the three. At the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Klingen's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, great job of keeping the play alive. Klingen using that reach to secure that one and get the second chance look.
And it's put back in by Vucevic. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Nuggets in Ball Arena.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. Henderson comes in for Drew Holiday. The Bulls also changing it up. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Trey Jones subbed in for Okoro. Henderson with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Phoenix.
Yeah, look, he came up huge defensively, grabbing 4 steals during the game.
Here's Klingen, and the layup's good off the glass. Klingen's got 6.
Look, Klingen isn't just tall. He's also got some meat on him. That comes in handy against the physical defense.
Now here's Giddey. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Grant with the screen on Jones. Henderson outside. Pass to Avdia. Shot clock at 6. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
A model of consistency, Stan, for many years. Vucevic.
Yeah, look, Vucevic has been scoring, rebounding, and passing at a high level really since he's come into this league. One of the most skilled big men in the league and sort of a model for the next guys that have come around.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Murray comes in for Avdia. The Bulls also changing it up. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. And it's Carter in for Josh Giddey.
And another exciting young player from Canada. Shaedon Sharpe is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving. For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And the Trailblazers with possession here after the Bulls pick up 2. Wide open look here for Murray. Knocks down the 3 ball. Murray's got the game tied up here for Portland. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. Smith outside. Pass to Jones. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Rupert's checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. Collins is checked in. Grant against Williams. Grant surveying the D. Teardrop shot. The shot misses.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
It's all tied in Portland. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can bet their coach is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
We've got Williams, Murray out there with Grant. Then it's Henderson. And it's Rupert in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now, here's Grant. Still without a basket. Murray for 3. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Murray's got the lead up to 3 now for Portland.
Yeah, look, that's a good find by the veteran. Grant keeping everyone involved.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Jeremy Grant began his career as an activity role player. He's been adding layers. He said at the start, whatever I needed to do to get on the court, whether it was defense, rebounding, blocking shots, I was going to do it. I wanted to see what I was capable of, so I put a lot of work in expanding my role. Back over to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Pass to Smith. Now here's Herter. Not a lot of room. Bucket is good. Smith's got his second basket of the night.
Well, as a big man, Smith is expecting contact. So when it comes, it's no surprise.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams will make substitutions. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. Fourth, the Bulls.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Avdia, the pass to Henderson. Outside Holiday with the shot. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Giddey finds Williams. Now here's Okoro on the wing. Giddey. Williams a screen on Holiday. Pass to Smith. Here's Okoro. 4 on the clock. The 3. Giddey no good. Portland leading by 5. And here's Henderson. Now, here's Avdia. Good on the triple. Avdia's got 5.
Quick trigger from Avdia. He anticipated the pass and drilled the jet.
Outside Williams. Pass to Okoro. Now, Giddey. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Smith sets the pick for Williams. Smith outside. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Portland. They've had a very slow start to the season so far. Down in the bottom half of the conference. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Klingen's checked in. And the Bulls making a change also. Buzelis is checked in. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. And here's Holiday. 5 points in the game. 3-pointer to the left wing. Here's Kamara. Buries the long-range jumper. Kamara's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And even though we're very early into the season, Stan, what do you make of the top teams in the league so far?
Well, Kevin, there's some that have definitely impressed me so far, but it's a long season. I want to see if those at the top can keep playing at that level throughout the year.
Lets it go from deep, and the three ball is good. Come on, he's got the lead up to 14 now for Portland. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Blazers.
Well, the coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Sharps checked in for the Trailblazers. Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. Here's Giddey. Pass to Okoro. Here's Dosunmu. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Giddey. Drilled from 11 feet out. Giddey's got his second basket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Sharp, the pass to Holiday. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And with a break here, let's look at the stats for Denny Avdija. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
Yeah, when a shot, great instincts for where the ball is going.
Good on the bucket. Giddey's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now Sharp. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. Here's the screen from past the arc. Buzelis grabs the board. Bulls trail by 10 in the corner. Okoro with it. Off target from outside. Now, here's Sharp, covered by Okoro. Playing in the screen for Holiday. And a miss there on the triple. Bulls have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Buzelis sets a screen for Okoro. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Giddey. Misses the 3. Portland leading by 10. And when you watch Kamara, Coach, what stands out to you the most?
Well, look, I think what stands out the most is his athletic ability and his energy. Those things he brings every night, and he gets a lot done with those. And then his skills just continue to improve. And as they do, this guy's the limit.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Vucevic. And he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And it's his lightning-quick hands that have put him in the top 3 in steals. Also his tremendous anticipation. He's constantly all over the basketball.
First team foul.
There's a minute 34 left now here in the second. Vucevic's screen on Holiday. Giddey the pass to Vucevic. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Vucevic has got 11 points. Outside, Avdija. Pass to Kamara. To the inside. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Finishing strong inside. Holiday doesn't want to waste a quality look.
Giddey finds Vucevic. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Right wing, all sorts of time, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Now, here's Sean. He's covered closely. clock at 6. Portland needs to get off a shot. Amaron. And it's off from three-point range. Bulls trail by 10. Pass to Giddey. And here's Vucevic. Clinging, covering. Clinging with the block. That'll do it for the first half. They're now in front, up by 10. From Portland. We're back in a moment.
The ball, 26. Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And you know, for that matchup with the Heat, they have to be feeling pretty confident. Good teams win the games they're supposed to. We'll find out how good they are.
You can beat a team and still not be a good team. I want to see how they play.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Trailblazers.
High fidelity, fast pace, and lots of three-pointers.
When it works, it's hard to argue, but beware. The paint is still a safer bet. Got to keep that balance.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
That's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
And it's Giddey with the ball for the Bulls. It's a 10-point game. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Dosunmu is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Okoro. And it's Vucevic. And it's Giddey in at the point. Now here's Dosunmu following the shot by Drew Holiday. That's to Vucevic. Takes the three. They get the rebound. And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, coaches appreciate effort like that. Giddey wasn't going to let that possession go to waste.
Back to Sharp. To the middle. It's tipped. Now Okoro, defended by Sharp. Now here's Vucevic. Tight defense on him. Pass to Buzelis. A three-pointer off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 8. Inside. Here's Kamara. Off target from three-point range. Well, Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Giddey. Connects from three-point range. Giddey's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, don't lose sight of Giddey in the corner, doing damage from three-point range.
Here's Sharp. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Man, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Portland shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Stan, you and, well, your whole family, masters of defensive coaching. So with that in mind, what makes a great defender?
Wow, that is a great question, Kevin, and a complicated one in a lot of ways. Number one, length and athletic ability really help you. Guys who can move their feet and have great length can cover up a lot of mistakes. But then there's the fundamentals, your ability to move your feet and great focus and determination. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Sharp.
Outside Holiday. There's a screen by Kamara. Portland no good that time either.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul. Portland leading by 5. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. On the wing, Holiday. Outside, Avdia. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Klingon. Another shot. He lays it in. Klingon's got 10.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Giddey kicks to Okoro. Back to Giddey. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Now here's Vucevic. Klingon covering. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Vucevic. Pass to Sharp. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside Holiday. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 11. Shoots the 3. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Vucevic.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
Klingon the screen for Holiday. To the paint. It's stolen by Vucevic. Pushing it up. Here's Okoro. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. There's a screen by Kamara. And slam dunk by Kamara.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Grant, he's checked in for Avdia. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Trey Jones is checked in for Josh Giddey. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's the 3. And again, no good by Chicago. Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's Holiday. He's got 7. Good. Holiday's got 9.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Jones. Down low. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist from Jones. And that's now 20 points for Vucevic. Trailblazers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Holiday sets the pick for Sharp. Now Klingon shoots over Vucevic. Klingon's shot is off. Inside, Dosunmu. On the wing, Dosunmu. Vucevic is screen on Sharp. Just 5 to shoot. Dosunmu, the pass to Okoro. Can't cash in from the high post. Trailblazers leading by 4. Pass to Sharp. To the inside. Grant. That's good. Grant's got his first points in this one.
Well, Grant has added range, but hasn't lost anything in close.
Now, Buzelis. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Now, here's Sharp. D right on him. Pass to Kamare. Here's Holiday, defended by Dosunmu. And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Now here's Herder. No scoring in this one. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Grant outside. Back to Holiday. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Grant goes in. Holiday with it. Williams picks him up.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Giddey surveying the D. Pass to Jones. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his 5th assist in this one. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Trailblazers lead by 6. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. We got Jeremy Grant. Rob Williams is out there with Denny Abdia. Then it's Henderson. And it's Rupert in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Giddey after the Trailblazers pick up 2. The shot's good from Smith.
Well, hey, Smith has this kind of range, which is why you got to at least honor his shot.
It's Henderson on the wing, defended by Jones. Henderson outside. 5 to shoot. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 7. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Smith finds Herder. Back to Smith. Williams with the block.
Yeah, Williams gets at least one swat a game. He's got great anticipation.
Henderson against Jones. Henderson passes to Abdia. And he gets the bucket. And now it's a 9-point Portland lead. The Bulls shooting at 50% in a decent group. Outside, Jones, and looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today.
And he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Chicago. And right time to talk. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Henderson tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Henderson with it. Grant outside. From the arc. It's rebounded by Herder.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, for a knockdown shooter like Herder, those middies must feel like a layup.
Henderson kicks to Grant. Henderson. Playing the screen for Henderson. And Giddey over to help. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
Avdia dishes to Henderson. 6 to shoot. Portland moving the ball around. Puts up a deep three. No good from Grant.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Now here's Henderson. Pass to Grant. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Dosumu comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Okoro in for Trey Jones. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Here's Giddey. Pass to Okoro. Now Buzelis. Vucevic a screen on Avdia. He had a nice open look right there. Buzelis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Sharp. Outside Holiday. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Sharp. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really awful.
Giddey the pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Those are some veteran instincts there by Vuce. Knowing the situation and giving his team needed points.
Now, here's Sharp. Here's Holiday. They can't stop the run with that one. Chicago's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And here is Giddey. To take the lead. Doesn't get that one. And so Holiday will bring it up for Portland. They've led by as many as 14 points. Avdia outside. Now, here's Sharp. Covered by Okoro. That one is off.
2 minutes.
For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Cleaves it in off the window.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Miller. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Giddey against Holiday. Now Kamara. Now here's Sharp. 6 to shoot. Now Avdia. Holiday. And he can't stop the runners that miss it. Giddey finishes inside on the nice dish.
Important points from Giddey. He gets up for these big moments.
1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Sharp. Holiday outside. There's a screen by Kamara. Off target from outside.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Now, here's Dosumu. So they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Trailing by 4. Holiday brings the double team. Shot clock at 5. Giddey, and there's the dunk.
Wow, they needed that from Josh Giddey. Huge basket.
So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Six-point game. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Josh Giddey taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
So it's Chicago winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And now, our player of the game, Nikola Vucevic.